Update, Washington's Attorney General acknowledges receiving fraud complaints over spending by the Department of Children, Youth and Families, or DCYF. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Mary Nam. For the first time, Nick Brown also responded to a court filing alleging the state scrubbed daycare records. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels joins us live in the studio with more. Chris?
Yeah, Mary and Preston, this has all been prompted after documented fraud in Minnesota and renewed questions here in Washington. Washington's auditor told KOMO News there were 4 years of missing provider records, and today the Attorney General responded to it all.
We've committed ourselves to improving transparency.
Washington Attorney General Nick Brown celebrating 1 year in office while addressing allegations of the past few weeks. Have you had any fraud complaints come into your office?
Fraud complaints related to what?
Related to DCYF.
We all watch the news, right? There's been a lot of reports on fraud that came into our office. Most of them are what I would view as pretty baseless allegations. But we take those allegations seriously. We work with our client agencies.
Brown referring to our KOMO News Waste Watch reports, which uncovered an audit of nearly $500 million under the eye of the Department of Children, Youth and Families without proper controls or oversight, and more. There's been $2 million in overpayments to providers, and that the state auditor went 4 years without any sort of provider records. Given that information now, would you call for an outside audit of DCYF?
Every state program that gets taxpayer dollars needs to work better with those dollars and make sure that we're treating those issues seriously. That is very different in my mind from allegations of fraud, and we want to make sure that there's a distinction between allegations of criminal fraud and allegations of, just how we best use our taxpayer dollars.
The state's Republican Party chair, State Representative Jim Walsh, has also filed for a court injunction accusing DCYF of scrubbing provider data. That listed the state of Washington as a defendant, alleging that information was deleted or scrubbed from state websites. Has your office responded to or plan to respond?
Well, anytime somebody sues the state of Washington, it is our responsibility to respond. Also reading the case, it's unclear to us what they're actually saying, what law was actually violated. It's a political document. It's a press release in sort of in the disguise of a lawsuit. It doesn't actually allege any violations of Washington state law. So it's, from my vantage point, a pretty baseless lawsuit.
The Washington State Auditor, Pat McCarthy, says her office has 500 people now investigating, part of a comprehensive audit, and while she has not uncovered any fraud yet, she expects to have a full report in the next few months.
500 people investigating. Chris, you were at the DCYF Oversight Board meeting. They've said very little through all of this. Has that changed at all?
Not really, not in the last few days. We do know that there's a movement afoot to change the Oversight Board to the Accountability Board. They've also presented data to state lawmakers. That was part of a Senate committee hearing last week where they said that they audited more than 2,000 providers, came back with 14 cases that they forwarded to what is called the Office of Fraud and Accountability, but there were 0 charges. When it comes to families, though, that were audited, that was a different story. There were 13 cases of fraud that they handed off to that same office, and they are telling lawmakers there were 3 convictions out of all of that. That's just in 2025.
Okay, thank you, Chris.